side. So in the mid game, their execution will have to be very particular because you lose vision control. Who's face checking and not blowing up? Looks like on that lineup.
You can already see that this lane up in the top side is pushing. Could be an opportunity for a gank, but instead they're going into the bottom side. Look at this TP so early. Beryl already using his flash. He is dead beat. Now Nuclear going to have to cleanse and
on the taunt. So because of that, had to be more respectful. As another roam.
They're gonna eat a shock blast to the face here as well, but there's no cleanse on this Rise. He's gonna get dunked as Summit is able to round the bend.
And Smite hasn't worked for everyone, but not going to be contested by Sandbox. I think the preparation of first pick Jace now is being the focus here. Now, Canyon showed they don't want to fight by just poking, so they still don't want to fight for this, so can they actually look for a steal without losing multiple members?
Well, TPs are coming in now, so Joker in a little bit of trouble, has to proc that aftershock, finally does. And here comes Dub, trying to just burst down the jungler, and they will be able to get that in the trade of just the support. Kind of
a lot of squishy members, because being able to build armor, magic resistant health is not something that any
the bottom side, which would make that 480 make sense, but how about double mounted to the side of Damwon already at 15 minutes?
Now, they have no tank for this as the hook does go in.
And into the knockup, flush of Corky over the wall, double teleport coming on in though, and he can't get on top of that lantern. It does mean that it will just be the tree.
Hit the mid lane with Iceborne Gauntlet, Miramana, and poke out, something that Callisto won't be able to answer in the mid lane of Rome, but now they're gonna get Rome ganked.
And everything being put into killing this Galio, but they're having such a hard time of it. Beryl finally gonna go down here as Ghost in a little bit of trouble, but here comes the rotation from the side of Sandbox.
Magic penetration. Damwon actually do more damage than Sandbox, which you wouldn't expect with Jace, Ezreal, Lissandra on the lineup, which all over the map. So as things lie right now, Dub might get a face check.
Okay, that's gonna be that face check. You were talking about this before. Gonna send Beryl back into it, dead. Immediately goes down as the damage cannot be put onto Joker and his aftershock. A shock blast on a Showmaker, he barely is gonna dodge that one. Sandbox is gonna take a big win in the fight after the face check.
Big mistake from Damwon. Beryl could have just gone out. He chose to go back in, and they did not have the reinforcements to make it work. So now the siege has started, and Showmaker's got no help.
And the siege is, it's quite good, especially when you have that demolish, you've got Jace, you have a ton of damage. Nice amount of damage here from Nuggery, who is trying to carry here, but in goes Canyon alone. It's gonna nearly go down, has Ignite on well.
So given that, Sandbox, it could definitely be worse around these mountains. Hook lands.
Hook lands, and no aftershock in time, and huge damage comes through from the Ezreal to lock down Canyon. Looked like it would be, so they get the pick, but a lot used here by Damwon.
Everyone overrating their tankiness in this game. Showmaker's pretty far up.
I'm trying to get the engage here on the Showmaker, but Beryl gonna make his way in. Huge hook onto Dub, who has to self-ult here. Do they have the damage to blow him up? Yes, they will on the backside as everybody.
Stays at 500 health. Damwon just run at Baron.
Trying to use it against him. The Sandbox strategy comes through, and Damwon now trying to get away with this one. Not in range, but here come the TPs. Dub from behind, gonna be
he's here
to bounce the ball in the Galio ultimate is gonna get one immediately. Now they're trying to get out to Nuclear, but he has the GA to survive for so long. But look at Summit coming on over. Damwon trying to come into this fight now. They're not gonna be able to win it. Only Showmaker is gonna be able to get away with that Baron. Sandbox still feeling really far ahead in terms of their gold and their damage.
Both sides, we've already seen even Aftershock's not gonna bail you out. Damwon with their one Baron buff, they follow the Corgi in this game. You make the wrong face check, 5v4 is what both teams are focused on. Grouping for the Mountain Drake, it's not gonna happen. No steal comes through, but given they don't control the map as well, like we predicted, they have no idea that Jarvan and Juan are behind them.
Oh, but they're just gonna try to go for Canyon immediately. He flashes that Cataclysm though. It doesn't look like there's enough damage to follow. They have no idea, and it's 3 Mountain Drakes. See you later, Baron. That happened in the span of about 8 seconds.
And all Sandbox can really do is run Elder and hope Damwon comes for them.
So they're gonna start it up here. See if they can actually get this one going, but take a look at Nuggery's position. Looking for the flank, as is Canyon from behind. Look at the damage, already goes out on a Dub. He's half health, and Joker just desperately gonna flash on in there. Now they're gonna re-engage from behind. Summit is going to try to go into that backline, but Nuclear going down up in the top side has to come in. But 2 kills do go the way of Damwon, and somehow they're able to turn that around.
You get the Elder as well. Jace got backline access, but you can't answer the front line. You can't answer Corki in any way. Realm Warp used again. The recall to stop there being any backdooring attempts. And watch these turrets explode.
See you later. That's one of them. We got a TP coming in too, and they're not wasting
They have to
any
fight them
time.
now, otherwise the turrets will just die as an afterthought.
Looks like they're going to go in for the Nexus turret, but doesn't seem like Damwon show any signs of stopping here. They're continuing on. They want to win the game right now.
Because of the Elder. The Elder's with Mountain. It's insane.
They just don't even exist anymore. As the shot flash is just laughable.
Just kill the turrets, kill the Nexus.
They're trying to kill Nuguri here, but he flashes away and he's got a massive shield on fleek.
Nuclear's
Not
got it.
able to do enough damage. Look at Nuclear in the back line. Just gonna auto it down, and GG, Damwon Gaming coming in from behind, take game number 1.
Make the right shot call. You have 45% bonus damage to structures. Just kill the structures. Don't worry about the KDA.